These next few weeks leading up to the NHL trade deadline will be the final attempt by the Bruins to find some in-house solutions before going outside looking for answers. It certainly won't be easy, based on the roster ins and outs on Monday coming out of the Bruins bye week and NHL All-Star weekend. Tuukka Rask was placed on injured reserve because of a concussion suffered in a collision at the net during Boston's loss 10 days ago to the New York Rangers. Zane McIntyre has been brought up to the Bruins on an emergency basis, and the Bruins will be relying on Yaroslav Halak, who lost 4 of last 5 appearances prior to the break, in net. "I don't think it's long-term. He won't play on Tuesday," Bruce Cassidy said of Rask's absence. "Obviously it's day-to-day right now and it's his call. If he's on the ice on Tuesday, then Thursday is a possibility." So that wasn't an ideal start to the second half of the regular season. More Bruins. Rask concussion might return to game action this week. Then the Bruins called up rugged center prospect Trent Frederic and recalled power forward Peter Cehlarik as a couple of young candidates for 2 forward roster needs the Bees have had all season. Frederic, 20, has 10 goals and 17 points in 37 games for the Providence Bruins this season and has been excellent lately. He's played to his size, strength and toughness, a combination the Bruins could use more of from their forward group. Then there's Cehlarik, 23, who had 2 goals and 3 points along with a +3 rating in 3 games leading up to the bye week, All-Star break, and has been big, strong and productive alongside David Krejci and Jake DeBrusk. This will be the last call for Don Sweeney and the Bruins to see if they can come up with a suitable in-house candidate after Jakob Forsbacka Karlsson couldn't seize the third-line center job, and the Bruins have at least temporarily moved on from Ryan Donato on the wing as well. Both were sent to Providence to make room for Frederic and Cehlarik. It may be a long shot for a player like Cehlarik to show he can consistently hold down the top 6 gig since Krejci needs a game-breaker on his wing, but perhaps the Bruins can solve one of their 2 roster holes if Frederic can be the guy Boston envisioned when he was selected at the end of the first round a couple of years ago. More Bruins. Bork pokes fun at Pasternak's accuracy shooting performance. If Frederic and Cehlarik aren't the answers, it will be time for Sweeney to step up the trade talks on quality veteran players like Wayne Simmons, Michael Ferland, Braden Shen, Jeff Carter and others. It certainly seems like the trade route is going to be the way to go either way given the talent depth gap between the Bruins and the NHL leading Tampa Bay Lightning, and the big move made by the Maple Leafs to land quality defenseman Jake Muzzin. Muzzin is the kind of big, experienced D-man that the high-octane Leafs have lacked for the last couple of seasons and could be the exact missing piece that could put Toronto over the top this postseason. Certainly it could be assumed that the additions of John Tavares and Muzzin would give the Leafs the edge over the Bruins in a playoff series after the Bees barely edged out Toronto in last spring's 7-game first-round series. So it certainly looks like the time is now for Sweeney and the Bruins to pay the necessary price and join the Atlantic Division arms race if they hope to keep up with Toronto and Tampa Bay. The big question is whether they'll be able to do it while in a playoff spot with a roster that's a player or 2 short of truly being a contender in the Eastern Conference. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device.